Hello again, everyone. This is Chris Mathieu with Forbidden Knowledge News, and I'm inviting you to join me and over 30 extraordinary speakers to what's going to be the best event of 2020, the Laughlin UFO Mega Conference. It's going to be February 15th to 22nd in Laughlin, Nevada. You don't want to miss this event. These speakers are going to be disclosing some unprecedented information. Some of this information is going to be disclosed for the first time ever. Very happy to be here once again with counselor, psychic medium, paranormal investigator, and teacher, Derrick Whiteskycloud. How are you today, Derrick?
I'm good.
Thanks so much for joining us. You know, we had an amazing conversation a few minutes ago. The interview will be up on my channel, and it just makes me look so much forward to what you'll be presenting at the conference. It's going to be fascinating stuff. Why don't you first tell the audience just a little bit about yourself and then what you'll be presenting there?
I will be at Laughlin, Nevada, February 15th to the 22nd, 2020. And I'll be there at the UFO conference talking about the Anunnaki and me. Yes, I've been on their ship many years ago, back in the year 2000, and for many years actually. But on that time, I got to travel to their planet. I could tell you the story all about it and how exciting it is to meet guys like they're 9, 10, 12, 13, 14 feet tall. So yeah, that's what it's going to be all about. Looking forward to doing it.
Now, these beings that you met, would there be good and bad of these beings?
They're peaceful. They're the ones that have been taking care of our planet.
So all the beings that you have contacted with, they are all benevolent, you would say?
Every one of them are they're good people. I mean, the extraterrestrials, the Anunnaki that you know today are not the ones in the past. The ones today now are more peaceful. In fact, they're called the Guardians, and they help to make sure that they're the ones that watch over this planet. They don't want us to lose this planet. They don't want us to do any harm to it, and that we need to learn to get along more.
And you had mentioned that some of these beings were exceptionally tall. We found evidence throughout history of giant beings. We know that, well, we hear theories that the Smithsonian is destroying the evidence of these bones. How tall can these beings get, and how tall are the ones that you've encountered?
The ones that I was with, they were 9 feet tall. And they walk normal like all of us. They have long blonde hair, blue eyes, bright blue eyes. Like Ziel, who I met, he had a beard. Looked very normal, and they're same with the women. Everybody was normal. And the cool part of it is, we live to barely 100 years. They live for 1,000 years. That's what makes it so cool. They get to live more lifetimes than we do, 10 times more. So.
And we had spoken about this earlier, but you said they're much different now than I guess the Sumerian mythos would have portrayed them. Did they come here originally, like the Sumerian mythos says, for gold? And what were they using? Were they using us as, I guess, slaves to mine the gold?
Well, you only know, all you know is the slavery to the mining the gold. But actually, to be honest with you, they also used the men, the queens, and the women. The Anunnaki women used the men as breeding. And basically, there was a queen, but her name was Sin, S-I-N-N. And she was the one that loved the beautiful men of Earth, and she bare children of us. And then later on down the road, they decided to develop the same way of using, I guess to say, they went from human, or the Anunnaki way of having children, and then they decided to chemistry break down into labs to have children. So that's basically where it started.
And you've also said that you've actually had the opportunity to travel off planet with these beings. Is that right?
It was not an imagination. I did not dream this. I was awake. I was woken up out of bed. and I got out of bed and I walked outside. I can hear a humming sound. I walked outside. My wife came out from behind me. And then from a distance, I saw three people wearing very tall people wearing white, long uniform, full body uniform. And they're white, and the helmets look like the head of an alien, or their heads. I thought that was their real heads with the black slanted eyes. And then when I got to know them, they just took the helmet off, and they're actually human like us. And that's where I learned how that they were not we thought they were.
That is fascinating, and I look very much forward to hearing more at the conference. I look forward to meeting you, and I can't wait to see you there. This is going to be the only event where you're going to find some of the world's most brilliant scientists, researchers, and experiencers together in one place. The information being disclosed is going to be unprecedented. There's going to be some amazing optional social meal events where you can hang out with these speakers. This is also going to be the world's lowest cost convention. But you have to go to Laughlin UFO Mega Conference.com right now to make sure you get your early discount package prices. Am I going to see you at the best event of 2020?